Today I want us to focus on education and training, because this is a relatively new concept in our market, and I think initially in one of the previous episodes we said that Kenya is only second to South Africa to launching this very important market. So we don't take it for granted. Yes, we have launched a very important market, but I think the success of this market is really hinged on the understanding of the investment community around this end. Welcome, Jeff, to our episode. I know you have a very clear schedule of how you're going to be educating the investment community and all the other players on this very important market. Just how does your plan look like?
Okay. So in an earlier episode, I spoke to the fact that the first thing that we embarked on when we were doing our sort of survey how we're going to go about this market was to visit similar markets and just understand what is the key thing that we need to do. And they told us three things: education. The success of markets depend on participation. How do you get people to participate? It's by knowledge. They're being able to know how to trade in your assets and products. For you to get people to buy your products, they must understand them. Otherwise, they will not participate. So education for us is the primary, one of the key primary objectives of this market. And so in the last 3 years, we first decided, why don't we build capacity first among our investment community. So we brought in the stockbrokers, the clearing members, to really understand what derivatives are, so that as they speak to the investors, they can then be able to also support the education campaign. So we've been educating the market for the last 3 years intensively, but we're still continuing with refresher programs. So that's one area that we've clearly put a very clear plan for, to continuously educate the traders, the clearing members, the risk people in the firms, the CEOs on derivatives. So there's a very clear campaign towards that. So that's one end of it, in terms of industry capacity. The second area that we're training now is the public, investment public, on what derivatives are. Now, being a very large community to train, we are working on very many initiatives. One, we have developed content and collateral that we'll be able to advertise and also communicate through media and social media and channels like this. And this content will be rolling out fairly shortly. It will just explain what derivatives are, give examples, basics. On the social media sites, we're going to have videos made of, now it's very popular using, I think, not cartoons, but
Animations.
Yes. Right. Using animations towards helping people understand from a visual perspective. So that's going to happen to help communicate to the public. We're going to do roadshows to international investors to go and talk to them, explain what the infrastructure is like, what the opportunities are like, so that we can have a one-on-one call programs with those international investors who we consider going to be the first movers into the market. So there's a very structured education campaign, very costly as well, because this costs money, and that's why for us partnerships are important, using channels like this one to continuously educate the public. So that's going to be the primary role that we're going to take now that we've launched the market.
So interesting. And you're gonna be participating in a roadshow targeting foreign investors. The local fund managers. What have you put in place?
So for local fund managers, we're doing one-on-one visits. So we've done we want to see about 4 or 5 of them at the moment. We want to complete the whole one-on-one visit, meet the investment committees, so that they clearly understand that. Then we are accompanying them to see their clients. So if you invite us to go and see a pension fund, we'll be there to explain market one-on-one.
Yeah.
So that you clearly see the picture, and we also bring you the track record and what has traded so far.
Yeah.
So there's a very intense, and then you're attending all their forums.
Yes.
The beauty about the Kenyan pension sector is very structured now.
Yes.
So we've got Association of Pension Schemes.
Yes.
We've got the Fund Managers Association.
Yes.
We've got Collective Investment Schemes Association.
Yes.
So we're able to bring those pools in a room.
Yeah.
And talk to them.
Yeah.
And that's helping us educate faster.
Yeah.
It's going to be a running campaign for a very long time.
Yeah.
But as I said, as you always say, the taste of the pudding is in the eating, right?
Absolutely.
The proof of the pudding is in the eating.
Yes.
So really, is to encourage all these participants to start taking an interest and exposing themselves in a small way into the market.
Yeah.
And as they build confidence around it, they'll then understand and trade it more and get better experience on this product.
Yeah.
So there's a lot happening around there.
Yeah. In a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest.
Yeah.
How would you rate as a market in terms of understanding the derivatives market as a starting point where we are today?
First of all, let me appreciate that, and I'll rate 1 to 10 on different places. So 1 to 10, when it comes to the industry, I think we're now at about 6. Our industry have picked up so well in understanding these products and understanding how the market operates.
Yeah.
And so that's why we are able to see even trades happening now. When it comes to the public, we're below 5.
Yeah.
We have to go out there.
Yeah.
We have to talk to investors. It's going to take us time.
Yeah.
So there we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Our pension funds, again, we're at about 5.
Yeah.
We need to go back more and educate them more.
Yeah.
International investors, I think we could say we're going to be at 7.
Yeah.
They trade these products,
Yeah.
so they understand them.
Yeah.
So it's about going to tell them how it's structured, how the infrastructure sits,
Yeah.
how is the risk framework of the market, and we'll see them trade immediately.
Yeah.
So that scale can apply to different types. I can't give an overall scale of the whole market.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, even in a sophisticated market, developed markets, derivatives is still considered to be a sophisticated product where education has to continue. So I think this is a really long journey that you're embarking on.
Yes.
And we wish you all the very best, and in any way that we can support you, like what we're doing today, we'll be more than happy to support you.
Yeah.
So there you had it. It's a journey of 1,000 miles. We've taken the first step, and Jeff and his team will be knocking on your doors to come and make sure that we are all supporting this very important market. Thank you for watching. This is Pius Mushiri-Mugo, the Managing Director of Navo Capital, and you're watching Invest in Africa.